in today's video, decorating for fall, we're gonna do my mantle, tray styling, a dough bowl. So I thought we'd go ahead and start right here in my kitchen with this tray that I always have in here. If you follow me over on Instagram, I have shown several times the different ways that I use this little kit that I got off of Amazon in order to decorate this tray. And so let me show you how I'm gonna do it for fall and how easy it would be for you guys to do also. So in this kit that I bought off of Amazon, these are the items that come with it. You get 3 different signs, this ladder, and the little like window. And they also have coordinating bows that come on and off for like whatever season, or you don't have to use the bows at all. But the fun thing about this kit is you can just take the back off, and inside it has all different sayings for all the seasons. So it makes tray styling super easy. So I've showed this on here before. You know, we did Valentine's Day, there's St. Patrick's Day, spring, basic home sweet home. And then I'm gonna use this Hello Fall one right here. They do have a Happy Halloween if you're into that. Easter, 4th of July, and Christmas. So we're gonna go ahead for this one, we're gonna use the Hello Fall. Okay, and then on the other 2, they also will have ones that coordinate and can go nicely for whatever season you're trying to decorate for. I like how they're all different shapes, so that makes it really nice. Gives your tray a little variety. Let's see, we got a pumpkin. Oh, see, we have like a Halloween one. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go with the pumpkin. So now that we have the signs all changed, now I'm just gonna add in a few of my own like fall items and make it complete. So I ended up going with the Hello Fall. I put this cream colored pumpkin with a little bit of, you know, fall foliage coming off. I have a couple other pumpkins with some greenery. I always feel like greenery makes such a difference. I did go ahead and leave this sign. Yes, this is a little bit bright orange like this one, but it's small enough, it's not bugging me. I put in this adorable little acorn. I added in some beads. And then I went ahead and I left the little window off. I just felt like the colors of it. I left the ladder and used the black and white check and then left this off. It just didn't feel like it had anywhere to go since I had a little bit bigger stuff up here. Keep in mind when you're doing your tray, some of the main things I'm looking for, adding in greenery, you have your signs, something that has to do with the season. So I did pumpkins and acorns, and then I added in the beads. So simple. Okay, something that's bugging me that we're gonna have to change real quick. Our little lady back here is just looking a little too spring summery. Let's change her to have the same color palette. Now I feel like she looks more appropriate for the season for here in my kitchen. Don't forget, if you're enjoying today's video, to definitely give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So I thought next we'd move on to decorating my dough bowl. This was the best investment that I ever made because yes, it was a little more pricey, but I have used this thing now for years for all holidays, seasons, everything. And so we're gonna do one. I was looking for something, either I'm gonna put it in the middle of my island or I'm gonna put it in the middle of my dining room table. So stay tuned when I do my full like fall home tour and see where I actually end up putting it. I'm a little on the fence on exactly what I'm doing. So I have my white dough bowl, and you're probably wondering like why I have regular greenery in there. I want to encourage you to use regular greenery with your fall foliage and not just all fall foliage. Kind of mix it a little bit. And so I have that sitting down in there, and I'm gonna got my little items here of what I think I'm gonna do, and I'll show you and maybe it'll give you guys some ideas. All right, doing this backwards is always a little tricky, but we'll see how it goes. So I left a space open here in the middle because I have this beautiful glass pumpkin, or basically looks like a gourd to me, that I got on clearance from Pottery Barn. I think it was 2 years ago now. And I'm gonna put that down in there, but instead of just putting it like that, I have one of the candles, and so I thought, oh, that would be so pretty, and I could just put it on the timer, and then that way I could have it come on in the evening time. I'm sure with the lighting that's happening in here right now, you can't see that, but it looks very beautiful. So whenever you're decorating adobo, you want to do your base items first and then your filler part. So I know I'm going to put a little sign in and I need a little stand for it. And I want my stand kind of buried down in here. So I'm going to get that down in there like that. And then, whoa. And then next, I have had this sign for years. It is something that I just love. And it just says, "Hey there, pumpkin." And that is going to go right here. So next, I have this very neutral colored fall foliage. Like I said, I don't like when it looks like super fake. And so I wanted it to just be a little bit more natural. And I'm just gonna slide it over here in on the side to where it's just kind of sticking out here. And I'm gonna do the same over on this side. I debated on whether or not using a little bit more intense color. I thought about putting that through here. I thought, well, that might be really pretty. I'll let you know, or you're definitely gonna see during the fall tour what I end up deciding to do. There. I want it to be more in the front, not so far in the back. There we go. And I will tell you right now, I will end up messing with this thing forever because I'm one of those people. Next, I have this really pretty cream colored like pumpkin garland, and I'm just gonna place that around to where like the little things come off the end and you can see some pumpkins going around. So keep in mind whether or not people can see all sides of yours or not. So I really like how this is looking. I feel like it looks just very neutral. I mean, we could keep going and we could add in like more fall foliage, but I feel like if I start to add in more, it's just gonna start to look like a cluster. This is one of those things where you're gonna have to use personal preference on if you're a minimalist or if you're a maximalist, like how much stuff you enjoy being in your thing. Do you want maximum fall foliage? But I do encourage you to use just some normal greenery so it's not just all oranges and browns and everything. So it does give it a little bit of warmth and color. So that's something I definitely recommend. So for me, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I like it. And something I recommend is, you know, decorating something and then give yourself some time to look at it. Because, you know, like the tray that we just did back there, like I'm sure I'm gonna look at it in a couple days. I'm gonna be like, I think I really want to put this over here and that over there. I always have a tendency to do that, and that's okay, because that's how we, you know, create homes that we love. Okay, so for my mantle this year, we're definitely going to do something that is way different than what I've ever normally done. Have you ever really enjoyed a design style that wasn't your design style? So meaning, you know, your whole house isn't decorated like that. Well, that's me. I would go live in Downton Abbey if I could in a heartbeat, but obviously my home is not decorated. It's not Victorian, it's not, you know, it's just not that style. But I love, love, love that antique look, that kind of cottage core. I mean, it's just like a mixture of all of those. And so you guys saw last week we made the antique mirror. I decided to bring in a design element that is definitely not normally here on my channel. I had the sweetest lady, Marie, over at Sunshine's Original. She has a YouTube, I'll link that, and her Etsy, who made this mantle scarf for me personally. She saw my What Will Be Trending for Fall video and how I was disappointed that all the mantle scarves that were at like Home Goods were all Halloween and how I would love to have a fall one. Well, she reached out to me. I have to show you this. This is absolutely gorgeous. The detail in this is just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I told her that I would appreciate it if it was in like blues and creams and scarecrows. So the cool part about this is made, not only did she sew this, and obviously you see all the embellishment, but this is paper. She has it over on her Etsy shop. You have to check it out. This is literally paper that is incorporated into this, and this is all available for you guys. Reach out to her through her, I'll put her Instagram, I'll put her YouTube, and I'll put her Etsy shop because we love supporting small businesses, and It's amazing. I had this idea, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this. I'm a theme person. Like each year I pick a theme. I've been getting all my like florals to go together. This year I'm very much into scarecrows and owls. So I highly encourage you, if you are ever looking for anything, to go to Etsy and you can find artwork. I mean, just anything. So we need to go print off our picture that we're gonna be using for up here and get the rest of this decorated. I love playing around and switching my decor out until I get it just how I want it. I encourage you, if you're wanting to try a different style, that the holiday seasons are the perfect time to incorporate it into your home. So that way you can just get little feels for it here and there. And I'm so glad I tried something new this year. Ultimately, this is how it ended up. We'll see if it stays this way. I just could not resist adding in just a little bit of blue with the pumpkins and different things like that, switching the books around. You guys know me, I love to play around with different styles. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.